Hey everyone, this is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty, and I am here to give you a 3.5 year Sister Lock update. So stay tuned. Hey, so I kept going back and forth because I'm not sure if I should call it a 3.5 year Sister Lock Lockiversary or a 3.5 year Sister Lock update, but it kind of snuck up on me. I sometimes at this point I have to look back at my videos and kind of count and figure out how long have I had them to come up with the title. And I was like, has there really been 3.5 years? But it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But when I think about everything that has happened, it has been a long time, right? So I'm happy and excited to give you all this update. So I just got home from a retie and I got my hair color touched up this weekend. I got a retie this morning and I am feeling really, really, really good. Something I've started doing now that I have my bangs is when I come home from my reties, I'm trying to get my bangs kind of like right here because when we cut them, what I didn't anticipate was that they would shrink up and all shrink up different kind of ways because my hair in the front is like 4A, like a little bit of a looser coil. So they kind of be doing their own thing up here. So that was kind of like my curveball because it all this hair is the same length, but some kind of, you know, shrinks up. They just shrink up a little bit different. So as it's growing out, I've been just trying to make sure I catch it right at my bangs so that I can have a nice full bang that kind of just arches down to frame my face. So that's kind of my goal. So when I got home, I ended up cutting just a little bit of them. I keep hair scissors in my bathroom. I did have a not meeting, but an appointment with my dermatologist within the past several months. No, not past several months, but the past several weeks. And so she said my scalp looks amazing, that it looks great, that I'm still stable. She told me to keep doing everything that I'm doing. And she actually pushed my appointment out a whole year, which kind of freaked me out. Because I'm like, you want to see me for a year? What was I supposed to do? 5 questions. But I guess I just have to call her something. She's not really worried or concerned as long as I keep my same routine. So she filled all of my prescriptions out for the entire year. I'm still using liquid metformin each night to treat my CCCA. I have the liquid clobetasol, which I use as needed. As needed for me has maybe been once a month or once every couple of months. And everything else in my routine, which I actually shared in my most recent video, I'm just maintaining all of that so that I can keep growing and keep flourishing and keep growing these locks. I wanted to give a shout out to one of my very dear friends, Retie, who gave me a wonderful idea with my locks when it came to my CCCA. And she suggested when the dermatologist said that she would only advised me to grow my hair so long because the longer your locks get, obviously the heavier they get, and then that's additional stress on your follicles. So since I already have some compromised follicles up here, she recommended that I only grow them maybe to about like kind of like in this range. So my friend Tracy, she suggested cutting my hair in layers. So and keeping the layers with the hair follicles that are kind of the ones we're really kind of watching out for, keeping those shorter. But then when it comes to like the bottom half of my hair and the back of my hair, which is not really impacted by my type of alopecia, to grow those a little bit longer. And that should hopefully kind of satisfy what my dermatologist had in mind. So I did mention that idea to my derm. She loved the idea. She loves my sister locks. She loves my haircut and my plan. And so we're all on the same page. So, Tracy, when you watch this, I just wanted to say, girl, you're amazing. Thank you. It was a wonderful idea. And so I'm going to keep doing that. I mentioned that I had recently dyed my hair. I've been doing the exact same thing to cover my grays that I've done all along using the Clairol Advanced Grade Professional Treatment. But what was different was I actually did it at home this time, which I was kind of scared to do because I have a lot of white in my bathroom, white tiles, white cabinets. So I had to have like a little plan together. I thought about filming it, but I didn't because I was just like so focused on, it's not just video, it's my real life. I got to make sure I don't mess up my bathroom. But I didn't, thankfully. So I have a nice little routine. So I'm probably going to be touching up my color maybe every 8 weeks or so. I'm going to try to film one of my future sessions to share some of my best practices to help you all out there who may dye your hair at home or be thinking about it, or maybe you can give me some tips too as I work on getting better. But it turned out pretty good, actually. I was surprised. There was a really fun discovery that I made through this whole process because I was so concerned about dripping, hair dye. And, when you freshly have that semi permanent color and you're rinsing and rinsing and you still got the color coming out, when I had conditioned, it was still like a little bit of the tinted water, rinse it out. So when I put in the conditioner, I said, let me put on this shower cap so I don't have hair, like water dripping all over the house when I'm walking back and forth. And so I maybe only had the shower cap on for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But when I took it off, when I tell you my locks were soft, and I don't think my locks have ever been that soft. So I kind of had this eureka moment because I know my loctician, she'll ask me every couple of months, like, are you using your conditioner? Are you using it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm using it. But I think with me having one of the coarser hair types, probably I haven't been getting the results that I've needed because I put it on real fast while I'm in the shower, rinse it out a minute or two later. I think I need something a little more intensive than that. And I was always afraid to over moisturize my locks because I didn't want them to like unravel or anything. But, I'm 3.5 years in. I think I've made it past that point where I can just kind of more so focus on the health of my hair, not necessarily being worried about my locks unraveling. I think we're past that point. So that is one new practice that I'm going to adopt into my lock routine. I do still wash my hair twice a week. So maybe that midweek shampoo will be a quick conditioner. But on the weekends, when I have a little more time, I'm going to put the conditioner and put a little shower cap on and maybe let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes and really let it kind of penetrate my hair strands so that I can have that softer hair. But like my hair is so soft. So I've been just kind of like playing in my hair the past couple of days and having a lot of fun with that. Just with how they feel. They feel really, really nice. And I don't know when or if they felt this way because I haven't done any type of deeper conditioning treatments since I got my locks, but I love it. And I think I'm definitely going to keep it up. And I talked about this also on a previous video. I just wanted to share a little bit more. Y'all know because of my alopecia, I have to keep my scalp covered because it's for whatever reason, and I have not read this with the CCA research I've done, but for me, maybe as they keep researching or more people share their stories, I will say that sun is quite a trigger for me for my inflammation, my tingling, my burning. That was actually when I knew something was really wrong with my scalp. One day I thought I had sunburned my scalp. So I have to really keep my hair covered when I'm out and about. So I had initially, but then, okay, also here's the problem, right? Y'all know my forehead is bigger than average, right? Then I have these locks too. So I need a bigger hat. And I had found a few companies that sold larger baseball caps. So I started wearing those. But that's not really like my clothing style. I dress casual a lot of times, right? On the weekends, but especially during the week, during the work week, I have on business casual, dress pants, slacks. Like I'm just a lot more dressier. My look is. I wanted something a little more of like a grown woman style to cover my head. So I found this company at random and look, a lot of people don't like Instagram ads and all the highly specific ads we get on social media. I have found some amazing companies that way because that is how I found this company named Sun Grubbies, which makes these really beautiful hats for people who need larger hats, whether you have a larger head or you got locks or you both like me. So I have some Sun Grubbies hats and I'm gonna keep growing my collection. I love these hats. Let me show y'all this hat. This is just one of them. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. So I just feel so, and I have this one because I have on, this is, I don't know how this shows on camera, but this is a, like a blue, like a navy blue dress. So, navy blue with the natural tan kind of, going with it. But I have a black version in this hat. I have a fedora that I picked up. And of course, my little girl, anything I have, she kind of wants it. She wants her own little mini version. So I had to get her some hats too. So this little girl is just, God, my little girl is gorgeous. And so her little styling with these hats and everything, if I have a hat on, I just grab one of her hats. We wear our hats together. That's pretty much where we are at this point. She's old enough to kind of look and be like, "Oh, mommy has on her hat. Where's my hat?" I know that's what she's thinking. So I'm having a lot of fun with it and just really trying a way to incorporate everything I need to treat my alopecia, but to make it my own and just to pull it into my lifestyle. But it is working. My lactician was pretty sure she saw some new hair growing in, kind of, in the front in these areas where I've had it's been a little bit thinner. So everything that I have really been working towards the past year or more, I really see it coming together and it's so exciting. So I just want to keep everything up. I want to keep maintaining my routines day in and day out. I want to keep growing my locks. I want these layers to get longer. And I think I'm at that point, 3.5 years. I've had some pretty nice trims this year. I'm all evened up, I'm all layered up. And so I'm just ready to grow. I'm ready to keep growing. So that's my focus. I still love my sister locks more and more and more. I love my hair. I couldn't imagine wearing my hair any other way. Still completely excited and just overjoyed about my journey. It's been like one of the best things that I've done for myself. And I'm going to just keep it moving day in and day out. Just keep going. So thanks so much for watching. Questions or comments, as always, leave them below. Thank you all for your support and always checking in, tuning into my videos, and being so kind and encouraging. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And take care. Bye.